Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, we'll just start with this. Basically, I going to opt out of the platforms I'll be on, and probably gonna continue on under a different name, I guess. If not, that'll be it. Well, opt out part probably not be entirely, but like under this username, I'm just not like like this name, no. But I mean, it's been a great journey and all, but I can't, I can't just sit there and just take this unnecessary bullshit that's coming from any type of directions. And and I guess in a way of things like, okay, why being this way, saying this way, I mean, not saying this way, but just acting this way, why you saying things saying. It's just, I mean, in a way of thing, I guess for me that I probably, for some, probably think I was off of things on my other church account, yada yada, boom boom, probably, you know, probably kept just between me or whatever. But for me, it was like, okay, I would probably wouldn't mind this if I was an actual famous person or something like that, or a person that's within a public eye, type of thing. And um, people in the limelight or just in the public eye, and wherever they in a it'll be any career, whatever it could be, and that type of thing. But you have like a successful career or whatever. But that just say that it could be any working field and that type of thing. Something that sort of things like that in particular. But you just long story short on that particular thing, you just in a public eye like that. But for me, I don't see my as a public figure. I don't, or I guess anyone can be considered as a role model, whatever you call it. But I'm just go as far as say as a public figure. Like for me, I do not consider myself as a public figure. I don't put myself out there like that. Um, I really don't. I just I do it for fun. It's not like the main core thing. Not just posting while posting for fun, but it just like it is like my hobbies, my passion, my calling, what you want to call it, so on and so forth. And people are trying to ruin it in that by doing what they be doing. And I know go on in the further um, length of in depth for people doing what they be doing and so on and so forth. And but for me, right back to what I was saying about the public figure. If I was, let's say, if I was an actual legitimacy of a public figure, let's say that was really the case, and I'm in the limelight, I put myself out there to to the maximum to the maximum seat, if they even actual word of a maximum seat, but do to the maximum. If that is say to the max, if I had put myself out there to the maximum, all the way up to 100%, put myself out there, puppet eye, the limelight, puppet figure, the whole 9 yards. But that was the case, then and then this happens when my people uh, um, do the most and all this extra stuff, in all kind of directions. Then I wouldn't even feel. it irritated at times. I wouldn't even, my nerves wouldn't be get on my nerves type of thing. I wouldn't be just so on and so forth like this. Like when these people is doing this to someone that's just like your everyday person type of thing, on the working field, like like your everyday people like type of thing, or someone that's like a person that's like a blue collar guy, person, or like that is working, or so on and so forth. Like if someone do all this extra shit towards me like this, and I'm not a public figure, like I say to myself, why are these bastards doing to me? Like, are you like? I know people ain't not gonna be doing this. Those who's successful or they was successful need to come has been so on and so forth like that. But or even those that put themselves out there and they probably can be considered as a public figure like that to always the top to the bottom and all like this. Like you know, like I'll probably expect that in a way of things to maybe in a some extent it's like a little bit of someone that's not don't seem as such as a public figure, but when it's come to like to beyond just that and then to the higher level of that, that's where things just taking like way too far like that. So I ain't like that. I really ain't like that. Like that. Um, I accept constructive criticism, but negative criticism, I'm not with that. I made a video about this a long time ago about people not doing a constructive criticism, but negative criticism. Like I all for learning better and so on and so forth. The feedback, just discussions and like that. Like if done in a proper right way, then I'm all for it. But if it's done in a disrespectful way, you rolling, and you need to go somewhere, and that how to mean so on and so forth like that. But and people be rolling and so on and so forth. Like just step out of line, and doing the most. It's like really. So therefore, since that happens, um, people get on my nerves like that. So therefore, since that basically happens, up and out. Cause soon later, I'm not gonna be keep on posting on these platforms. I'm just gonna leave and dip, and because people had did me dirty, I felt like I've been crucified for people in general, and it get on my nerves. And I probably wouldn't feel like I'm being crucified if I was an actual public figure. If I was someone that put myself out there and did all that extra stuff and so on and so forth, then I probably wouldn't even feel this way. I probably wouldn't even it'll be like all I probably wouldn't even it probably wouldn't be this way. Come to this far of this post, just making this video and posting in the future like that. Honestly, but since I don't consider myself like because I really don't consider myself as a public figure. I don't consider myself famous in none of this stuff. Some of you uh, living life too fast and being misguided, so on and such type of people and so on and so forth, and or wherever can be or wherever can be is. But some of you gotta remember that not everybody not trying to be famous, not everybody not trying to be in a limelight, not trying to be in a public's eye, and I'm in that category of not trying to be famous, not interested in being famous, not interested in being in limelight, not interested in being in public eye. But that's me. People change. People change for the good. People change for the worse. Um, I consider myself change for the better and like that. And my frame changed. People change like that. People grew. People growth. They grew. You grow in life and like that. Your beliefs change. Your perspective of life and things change along the way. Um, some probably like their perspectives and so on and so forth probably change for the better. They probably question their own beliefs. They question themselves and question so on and so forth. And they look from back then and now of their progress or their they the shortcomings, the opposite, are not a shortcomings, or like they successful things, or failures, or milestones, or um, progress, or wherever that particular progress may be is, and so it's like that. So so in other words, it's just part of life. So yes, the old me, especially for me when I was in when because I'm literally my literally my username of alone itself, while me doing no promotion of my username like that, or what we gonna call it, um, but quote unquote wrote for some people and something like that. But but when I wasn't interested, being more smarter, want to do better in life and like that. Like the old me, like the old me, like the old me, while I was on that sheeple ass itch, just like master people of the world type of itch, like that type of old me for all the way back then, 20 years, but so on and so forth. Like the old me back then, I was just like the people that's in the world that's desire to be famous, limelight, public and the whole 9 yards, I guess. Yeah, basically, yeah. But as I grew up, as I become more mature, as um I come more mature, I have made the decision to become more mature as much as I can, because I could discern things like along the way. I'm like, yeah, that ain't for me. That ain't for me at all. And I got to move on to bigger, better things. Like yeah, I can, yeah. So it's like that. So my maturity had to increase. Um, roughly had increased. My maturity had increased. My my just want to be like a better guy, a better male, a better a masculine human being, all like that. So it's like, but along the way, as I was soul searching and looking for the truth and researching and um, express my thoughts on things along the way, and things change, and yeah. So, but long story short, like this one right here is just that. Basically, this video is just that I'm just fed up. Basically, I'm fed up of this whole thing, man. I'm not sick, but I'm just tired of this bullshit, man. I'm tired of this bullshit. Like these people just legally will do this to anyone, type of thing, and it's really sad. Like social engineering had done its course of the masses. The brainwashing, the programming, the whole 9 yarders. Look it up. You can research you want to. Look it up. Look it up. I say that plenty of time on other channel, but you're gonna look it up. But yeah, had done its course. Had, like the damage it done of the society and like that, like the programming like that. But nonetheless, I mean, it's a situation, man. But this shit got on my nerves pretty much annoying, man. Pretty much annoying. Even though um, like I did research and yada yada, I cooled down, I relaxed, I step back to see my situation or this tribulation. I thought about it a lot of times along the way, weeks, months, multiple months, something like that. And I had to go accordingly. I had to protect my mind, my peace. My peace of mind is top notch, top of the top important than anything else. Like I had to take care of myself foremost. I had to um, like I had to be balance mode. I had to, you know, that type of thing. And that's not gonna be the case if I'm going how I'm going while how I'm going with things and it ain't nothing wrong with it, but that's along the way you look at the situation like, yeah, that's some unnecessary shenanigans. And since this become like way too over the top, I just want to fall back completely and then never return. Especially these platforms. And if I do return, it's not going to be. I'm not going to like link it up to this platform to oh another one. Oh, no. So, but if it did, but if I notice it, because I will, because my gut instinct, my intuition, well, at the you know, it will show me that immediately in seconds that I will know. And when that happens again, if I do that and then yelling again, and they're gonna be it, and then I'm just going to, yeah, I'm just going to the shadows, I guess. But I don't know, man. It's sad. Like it's sad. It's like I'm going through things. I'm going through personal things in real life and like that. And I'm trying to overcome obstacles to things like that. But it's not helping when this nonsense is going on when you doing what you love and your hobbies and like that. And like it's all this extra bullshit is piling on. It's just unnecessary nonsense that I do not tolerate. And once I have figured out the situation, put all that, I'm like, no, I can't do it anymore. I, I refuse to do that because it's pointless. It's unnecessary. But I think I have rambled too long because I've been wanting to at least do this in at least under a dozen minutes of videos like that, but it's not close to 20 minutes. So I'm going to try to wrap this up as soon as possible and quickly as possible. But long story, I'm just going to leave, basically. I ain't going to be doing this anymore soon. This is one of my favorite things for doing what I'm doing, but it's what it is. I'm going to have to leave. It's fine. It's cool. It don't matter to me. Even though it's strange that I have like I don't know, like maybe like thousands of people and thousands of people all over uh my platform like that, but but like the numbers don't add up type of thing, like like really. And like it's one of them things like people don't want that effort you if your numbers ain't up type of thing. And that's boggles me when all this nonsense is coming at my way in any type of situations. So it is a situation. Even though that happens, and I felt like I've been crucified. Um, I just hope that my perspective of things, let's say my view, I'll be posting my Twitter and all like that. I just hope that it it helped someone else. I already know it did help somebody else out there because someone that had talked to me in my platform said that they they dick me basically. They dick me because they was being they this particular person had self hate issues and using bleach cream, like that. And this person telling me that thank you, I stopped using that. I appreciate myself. I see myself in the mirror and like that, and that put a smile on my face, like that. But like that's let me know right then there, like yeah, I did my part in life. I did my part. I play my play my role into this particular thing, and I help someone out with encouragement and showing the way and let them know that yeah, you not alone. Even though I never did know, even though myself never speech my skin, but none of that. I don't do none of that, but yeah, but yeah, man. I just had to leave. I'll out because this unnecessary nonsense is coming at any direction, and due to the fact I'm just being who I am, I'm just being myself, and I don't know, that's the best way I call it because all I know, people, these people ain't gonna be flocking on some unknown person. We gonna call it someone who barely ain't doing numbers, and then they'll be flocking over their nuts like just flocking over their proper person like that. Like that's very strange to me. That's very strange to me. Very strange. But I don't know, man. It's yeah, it's a weird situation. I did want to continue this in the platform, but since that happens and I had to go accordingly, I can't just keep on doing this, man. It's not worth it, man. My peace of mind is supporting who what like things that kept me sane. Just about living my life and my hobbies and just the love what I'm doing. And you just do regular things. You don't do no foul. I don't do none of that nonsense like that. But just normal human beings, people type of thing. Like this, people of the world that just regular things, normal things, hobby, do what you love, trying to make a career or a business or whatever, or so on and so forth. It's like that. But but doing this type of way, I just can't anymore, man. It's getting on my nerves, man. Like it's getting on my nerves. But like I said before, like if I was a public figure, if I was famous and limelight, I probably wouldn't feel this way. I probably wouldn't say these things. I probably wouldn't feel like I'm being crucified with the crucifix and all like that, and so on and so forth. That should get on my nerves, man. So yeah, man. My peace of mind is more important than anything else. My peace of mind is very important than anything else, man. So yeah, that's about it. Up the whole thing. Yeah. Oh yeah, and don't worry about me. I ain't gonna be doing no foul stuff to myself. I ain't gonna be doing no foul stuff to others. You know, like when you learn the truth about things, when you learn the truth about yourself, you don't do unnecessary things to someone else or even yourself like that. I'm just gonna say it like that. So don't worry about me all like that. But I should be doing alright, man. And even though like things happen in life and like that, or this is part of life, but it probably is, times goes on type of thing. But it's cool, this whole situation. It was fun. It was great while it lasted. I glad I helped people along the way and like that. But this is where I had to stop. This is where I had. This is where it's at basically. But it's fun. It's cool. It's right. It's fun. But yeah, baby, I like to thank those who that's just just give me a try, give me a listen. You know, I like to thank people that's helped me and make it to this far. From they helped me wake up from the truth of things. Um, they know who they know who they are. Some probably don't, and that's fine as well. And it was great. It was great. I don't know how long this was. Maybe over 10 years of soul searching and truth truth seeking on. It was great while it lasted, man. But yeah, but this platform, I'm not gonna continue this platform like that. It's not worth it, man. It's not at all. Why? Because my peace of mind is way more important than all this unnecessary nonsense going on into this world.